Fit like Abdi, Danny Men here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 Around the World in Time. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but I finally caught up on some of the stuff I need to do, so I had time to detail the next line, and it's going to be the Chester to Crewe Railway. Now that is pretty short. Crewe is here, Chester is there, but I've added some stuff around here. And what we're going to do is we are going to extend the line to go down to Kidsgrove and then go down to Stoke-on-Trent. So that's going to be the new line. I have two trains that are ready to basically rock and roll. So we've got the Grove and the Stoke. So we'll set them on their line. And then we'll be able to have a look at some of the new stuff that's been added. So train is heading out. It's just a generic 040. I don't have the livery for the Crewe and Chester Railway. So there you go. Off it goes. We'll jump on the Grove. So follow you. Yes, please. Maybe not as close. And we'll double speed it. So yeah, decided to add Kidsgrove and Stoke to the route. It would have been mega short otherwise. In the next episode, we're going to do a couple of fictional lines, and I am going to be adding like a large industrial sort of asset area next to. Wait. What is that? Why is there a random railway thing there? No idea. Right, continue on. Follow the Grove, please, at double speed. Yeah, I don't know why that was placed there. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll do the fictional sort of railways. We're going to do a couple more freight lines in this area. We are then going to head back to the Liverpool-Manchester railway map. Can I actually... we can see you through the glass. There you go. I don't think... I highly doubt that there will be anyone for these trains. They've literally just been added to the line. Yeah, so I know. We'll be heading back there. We'll be doing the St Helens and Runcorn Gap Railway. We'll finish off that. We're going to tidy up a few things on Liverpool Manchester Railway, and then I believe it's off to Wales to use one of the modded trains we've sort of got for that. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Where are you going? Why would you choose that as a route? I don't mind you choosing that as a route. It seems very strange that you would choose this as your path, your desired path. Why? Let's see if we can amend this. That's kind of weird. I actually looked at this before, and it was heading down this way. Right here, which is the way that it is supposed to go. So can I add this? Right now I say this. Can I add this? Oh no, I need that managed line. You're not going to North Edgetown. This is Chester. Should be Chester. Crewe. Yeah, that's Chester. Okay. Chester. Okay, so I can rename that there. Wait. Science. Does this actually rename? Because North Edgetown has its own railway station. That's apparently Chester. Okay, that's weird. North Edgetown. Okay. Where there are 17 people waiting, weirdly, and this should be renamed to Chester. It is. Okay. Cool. So you can actually rename the station whilst it's on the line. It doesn't fix my immediate problem though, that the train is going that way. So we are gonna manage your line between Crewe and Kidsgrove. So Crewe, add a station. I want you to hit up that. Okay, that works. And then on Kids Grove, back to Crewe, I want you to hit up that. Okay, now you may continue on. Excellent. I've been looking for, the new update is upon us, and there is, like in railways, if we go to waypoints, see, distant track marker, used for rerouting a line, can be on a line like a station. What I was looking for is there are little things you can pop up in front of roads and stuff so that trains will sound their horn or whistle like they do in real life to alert people in traffic that they are coming. And it's just a little marker. When you're jumping on board, or we will do a drive-by, and I think now there is actually a button you can use, and it sounds the horn for the train. But I think there's little markers as well, but I don't know where they are. Right, come up with that. Signals, not in signals. Track construction. Look underground. That's interesting, but no. Tracks. I need to find it. There we go. There's one of the freight. There's Coalface. Coalface is heading back with coal. Yeah, I want more freight to sort of run around this map to make it feel a bit more alive. Pretty much after completing the Wales episode that we're going to do and adding the train on there, we're going to be coming back to this map because we need to head all the way down to London, and that's going to be interesting. It's going to take me ages to sort of detail, and there's a few maps we shall have to transverse as well. But that will be the start of the London North Western Railways, of which there is a ton of assets. There's tons of steam trains in the LNWR livery that we can use. More will just keep popping up and popping up right until the point where the LNWR no longer becomes a thing. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. There are people here. I need to sort of build a bus stop here and sort of flesh out this sort of area. I am hoping again that the cities will grow out to the outskirts here. That's what we're sort of going for. We can always, once we get into the new ages, I can look at Google Maps and see what the sort of train line actually looks like. Right now we're going on the fly. We're just sort of guessing what it would have looked like back in the 1800s. But yeah, we soon will be at game start, which is 1850. We've lingered in the past for quite some time, but the pre-1850 stuff is sort of coming to an end. We will be heading into more recognised sort of steam trains and vehicles, etc. And we will be adding lots more areas to our UK map, because I still need to build an area sort of between Oxford and London. That needs to be a thing. There's lots of other places I need to add, sort of like Leeds, a lot of the southwest, a lot of the south actually. We have the southeast because we did the, oh my god, what's the name of that train? Can't remember. We did there was what was the name of the train? I cannot remember. I added the train. Yeah, it was it was down in the southeast. I can't remember. It's totally gone from my memory. But that's okay. We have that, but there's still lots of other places to add. We've not done any of the stuff in Scotland yet because there's not really any trains or liveries for the Caledonian Railway or anything. We could just add generic, standard sort of black coloured trains. I will do that once if it necessitates, but we're just going to build the tracks as in the areas of the UK as trains sort of present themselves, which will be nice because we'll be running on the LNWR because there are so many modded trains for that for some time, and then we'll be able to add like the Great Northern Railway, the Great Western Railway. It's going to be good. Right, so here we are at Stoke-on-Trent, where there is nobody, because you are in range of stuff though. Do you have anybody? First of all, I need to push pause. 0. That's okay. It's the train's first outing and there's no buses set up yet. I will set up, I think, a nice bus area in here at Stoke-on-Trent. Obviously, once we get to sort of nowadays sort of time, it will become completely different. Right, let's add Stoke, and let's add the Stoke to the Chester and Crewe Railway, and he can head out as the other one is heading back. So there you go. There is the Stoke. He is going to head down, or she is going to head down, whatever. And then we can ride on the Grove as it sort of goes along. Will we? Yeah, you know what? We will ride on board this one as it heads back up. This this road over here is quite steep. The horse and wagon there is really struggling to get up that hill. But these are all things that can be fixed in time. I have noticed that the other one of the mod creators, Huge Dragon, on his little YouTube channel, is he is doing some very, very interesting things with fog and rain and snow, and it looks awesome. It really does. I also seen that he finished the helicopter, the heliport mod, which is really cool as well. So even though it's going to take us a long time to get to the areas where those sort of vehicles and things become available to us, it's going to be really cool once we get there. Now, someone did ask me, it's like, what's going to happen? Because this series is going to run for ages. If we, if something like Transport Fever 3 becomes a thing, I was like, I don't know. I'd probably continue this on Transport Fever 2. I mean, this game looks fantastic. I will say one thing. If you're watching this, the game isn't broken and your device is not broken. This train literally vibrates like crazy, and that's why it started going Yeah, it should be up to speed now. I think 32 miles per hour is the top speed of these wagons. There is a bush. There is a bush in the middle of tracks. That needs to be deleted. And we're coming back down to Kidsgrove. We will head back into we'll head back into Crewe, and then we will be on the new stretch from Chester to Crewe. So that's going to be nice. This was going to be a 2 railway sort of thing, because I was going to do a sort of line from Stourbridge up to Dudley and Wolverhampton and do a bit of freight. I'm going to leave that until after the next episode. I was going to do as the next episode, but I've just realised that there's something else I need to build first before I can sort of implement that. And what we'll do is there's a Lion version of this 040, and we'll use the Stourbridge Lion, the actual Stourbridge Lion as well. So even though that is supposed to run in America, and when we come to do the United States, it will absolutely be a thing. But just now we're gonna let it run in the UK for a while on a sort of fictional, made-up line. It's nice to add your own little lines. We are trying to create lines that are or were made. There you go. There's a Stoke on its way to Kidsgrove. Right, so through we go, through the Tunnel of Doom. I will say something though, there's a sufficient amount of light in Transport Fever 2 tunnels. It doesn't transfer to complete darkness. There you go. Ooh. Looking good there, buddy. So yeah, once those 2 episodes are done, we'll be heading off back to the Liverpool-Manchester Railway. I want to build a textile mill. I want to add some freight. I want to clear up some of the older trains that are on the line and add some of the things like the Thunderbolt, the Lion, the Tiger, which are very specific trains. There are mods for them though, so we will add them to the line. There we go, other freight train. Ah, really? We stopped for the freight train. Okay, goodbye freight train. But we are now heading back into Crewe. I was going to do this drive-by at sunset. We will do a couple more drive-bys at sunset and using the dark skybox sort of mod as well, because they are really cool. We're going past the Crewe freight yard. So yeah, there are industries in this area just to our left. The Crewe freight yard. I want to get them up and rolling. I want to get the machines factory for the train works up and rolling as well. This deer is going to die. It's running the wrong direction. It lived. Well done, Bambi. I need to add some assets to this area as well. It looks a bit bare. I'm probably down in this little section, the left hand side here. I am still hoping that buildings will move out here, and I have sectioned off this area so that the AI can't build in this area. I don't know why that grass is still down there at the right hand side, but here we go into Crewe station where there are actually people. Hey, we're running a full load, 20 of 20. Okay, so we're going to head out here, and then we're going to go on to an entirely new section. I'm not happy with this junction, this sort of road crossing at all. I'm going to completely demolish everything there and probably rework it. I was sort of wondering whether to put farms and stuff at the left hand side here, but I want Crewe to grow out to this sort of area. And then have the sort of train works and industrial area over here on the right hand side. And then have the Crewe Chester line just sort of bypass this. But yeah, this is a new area. So we're basically, oh my god, why is the vibration? Are all the trains like that? I don't think it is vibrating. I think it's just the way the track looks as you're going past it. Because everything else seems normal-ish. So yeah, down here, some farmland, some more trees and bushes to the side. There is a farm industry that is placed just up the hill to the left-hand side there. There's another deer. Oh dear. That one lived though. There we go, we've got some windmills to the right hand side, a church out in the middle of nowhere, because that's what we do in the UK. Clipping through through the trees there, under the bridge, and then Chester should come into view. Now the line exceeds past Chester, and then once we've added, it will work the same as the Grand Junction Railway works. We'll sort of head it off to the edge of the map. It'll go through some trees, and then abracadabra, we will be in a new map, which will probably be off to, I suppose it could join and head north up to the Liverpool-Manchester Railway map. That would be totally fine, or it could head more west and then join on to like Wales, etc. Which I think we're going to be adding, because we've got the South of Wales map. We've already done an episode in the South of Wales map. It was the Richard Trevithick's Penny Darren. That was running on a rail line beside Penydarren way back in the day. So we did an episode for that, but we now need to add the North of Wales map. Another piece to our UK map jigsaw. There are a phenomenal amount of people sitting waiting here. I like that these two little buildings have built there, because it kind of makes it look, and they've started to build at this side as well, which is awesome. Yeah, so I want Chester to sort of grow out around this way, etc. Hopefully it will. We'll ride outside the train for this little section. I was going to add farms and stuff in here, but I think I want some industries and possibly a freight yard for trains. Once we reach the 1850s, I will use Google Maps to create train lines and train yards where it is appropriate for them to actually be. So even though it'll be the same amount of lines that we have in real life today, and they may not have been there back in the 1850s, I'm going to add them in anyway, because it saves me a lot of time later demolishing a bunch of stuff and then sort of reworking everything. Obviously it won't be 100% accurate as it is in real life, but it'll be close-ish. This is, well, it's supposed to be high detailing, but I suck at high detailing, so it's sort of loosely detailed. I'm not going to go around Google Maps and look at every single inch of track to see what is off the track side. That would be crazy. There you go, there's the farms, there's the farm industry. So North Edge Town Farm. I'm going to build some farms in here. I just need to see, I'm going to leave it open in case I have to rearrange tracks and roads, etc. One of the things I'm actually worried about is motorways and dual carriageways, because they are going to be running through the landscape, but not for some time. So if I build too many things that are in the way of where motorways and dual carriageways should go, I'm just going to have to delete a bunch of stuff and then rebuild it, which will be annoying. Anywho, we're back to we're back to Crewe. I keep thinking this is Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton is way down the line, down that way. And here we go, back in. There are a lot of people. So yeah, Crewe should keep building out. Chester should continue to build out now that it's got stuff. There we go, there's another train rolling in there. It's a Grand Junction railway train that should be heading off to North Edge Town. Yeah, so what I want is for them to start building down here, the AI, that is. Hopefully they will. They always try to build near train stations. Train stations, bus stations, etc. are pretty much prime real estate. I do not want them to build over here. I want this to remain a sort of country road, etc. But yeah, so there you go. There is the Chester. The condition of Coalbrookdale 1802 is poor. I would imagine it is. Look at it. It's awesome. 8 miles per hour. It's still making like 8 grand. That's pretty good. Oh, look at the nice 2D bush there. Wait, is it getting rustier? It really does struggle with this hill. Okay, we're all the way over here at Telford, and I need to move back the way. What was the name of this place again? Telford Branch? No. Coalbrookdale. That's Coalbrookdale, and that's Telford. Now these buildings are all hand placed, so that we can build Telford out sort of on our own. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little freight line that takes steel, because we're making steel here at the iron furnace, and I'm gonna take it down to here, and I'm gonna build a large freight area in there. And then in the episode after that, we're going to come from Stourbridge up to Dudley. I'm going to have a line that branches off and goes off to Wolverhampton. That's going to be another thing. So that will be, those will be sort of fictional lines. And then we're going to add some freight here and there. I've got this as well. Is this actually in range? You are not in range of that. How far away are you? Wait, it kind of basically is saying that this is not connected. You're not connected to the road. Why are you not connected to the road? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I need to connect this, and we're going to get this sawmill sort of up and running. And we're going to have some freight running up and down here. So yeah, there's lots to do. That will cover us for the next few episodes. And then, as I said, we'll be moving back. I've actually lost... How the hell did I lose? Yeah, bring up them. Where's the Grove? That's not the train I'm looking for. Where's the Grove? Oh, you're there. Oh, I could have just clicked that. Wow. You're all the way over here already. People on board? 1. So yeah, I need to set up a bus route for this and for Stoke-on-Trent. But yeah, we shall leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Transport Fever 2, and I will catch you later.